Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you how to remove and clean the throttle body from this Ford Focus with 1 liter EcoBoost engine. But before that, it's important to mention, since you bought a new car like this, you've got less and less alternatives on testing the components with a voltmeter or with simple procedures like you will do on an older car. Therefore, it's important to have at least some sort of cheap scan tool like this, which will allow you to see some live data of some components. Like for example, if you want to test the throttle body with a voltmeter, you've got very difficult to get access connector, and it's basically impossible to connect your voltmeter in there while the car is running. So therefore, if you buy a new car, buy a scan tool, at least the cheapest one possible, which will allow you to see some live data if you want to work on your car easier and make your life easier as well. In order to find the OBD2 port, you gotta go on the driver's side and open this extra storage. Then you press on these rubber walls, and here it is, the OBD2 port. Here you can connect your scan tool. On the scan tool, I choose all the related modules. Now I'll floor it to the maximum, and let's see, you can see that spike and it flattens because this is the maximum. And now I will let it off and it drops. So this is a clear sign that the throttle body is responding. However, this will not confirm that the throttle body is alright, since there can be carbon buildup which cannot be detected by the sensors, and therefore it will restrict the airflow and you get the engine to run rich. So this is what we're going to do next. We're going to clean up the throttle body. We have to start by removing the cover, open the oil cap and place it back. Next, with a 10mm socket, you've got one nut here and one down here, which holds this pipe on. With a 7mm, open this hose clamp, open this second hose clamp as well, and disconnect it like that. Then, if you have a closer look, you can see there is a green pin on this vacuum line. So you gotta press it outwards like that from both sides and it comes out. Make sure that you don't lose this, as I was about to do that. Now you're gonna be able to press on the green part here on top. If you remove this intake, you're gonna find an extra hose attached here. So with a small plier, just release this hose clamp. If the vacuum line doesn't want to come out, use some sort of hook like this and spin it around the vacuum line just to release it from this nozzle, and then it will easily be removed. Alright, so let's remove this vacuum line from this side as well. Also, let's remove this one as well. So now you can remove it out of the way, and be careful to not break this because they are very fragile, low quality fragile pipes. But anyway, next, with a 10mm and an extension, we gotta remove this nut which holds the pipe on the frame of the car basically. Then with a 7mm socket, let's remove this hose clamp as well. And down here you will definitely need a hook like this to release the hose from the throttle body. I always like to put some silicone lubricant on it. It will make it that much easier. You should be able to remove this. Let's pop off this connector as well. Alright, it seems like we gotta remove this hose clamp as well. So with the same 7mm, remove it. Alright. Now, if you look from this side, you're gonna find the throttle body down there. And there are a couple of more bolts to remove. But first, let's unplug this connector. You gotta basically press on this tab like that to release it. You gotta keep this hose away, or you can disconnect it from here, but I choose it to keep it away. That's much easier. And from now, with a T30 and an extension, you need basically this socket which will hold the torque bit. Always make sure that the torque bit goes as deep as possible in order to prevent rounding it up. So here it comes, guys, together with these 3 bolts. I can tell you that this one it's quite cheap. It feels cheap, and it's also not that heavy as most of them are. But anyway, here it comes. On this side it looks clean, but if you look on the other side, it's full of carbon buildup. So go ahead and take your throttle body cleaner and spray it out a little bit. Much cleaner than before on both sides. Also, if you have a closer look, this gasket still sticks out from the surface where the throttle body will be fitted, so it means that it can be reused. If you see the gasket flatten out, like squished and melted basically on the surface, then you need to replace that because it will not create a proper seal and you'll have a vacuum leak. But this one looks fine. It sticks out from the surface, which is good. Now let's reinstall this back. Alright guys, that was pretty much it. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos about this car, there is gonna be a link in the description below with the playlist with all the videos I made about this car. Also, if you want to stay tuned and see more car repair videos, hit that subscribe button. I will make a lot of car videos in the future. And until next time, drive safe so I can see you soon.